Hi, my name is Dell, and welcome to Comics Nags. I bought this stack of comic books for I don't know how much money I had in my pocket at the time when I went to the swap meet, but I do know how much I paid for each comic book. So let me. I did break it down to dollars, twos, fives, threes, and half off books that I got. So let's start you off with the dollar books I got. So the first one is Lobo versus Deadman. Oh, Lobo and Deadman, The Brave and the Bald, #1 with this great Martin Edmonds cover. And then I bought this set of Kato from the Green Hornet. This is #1, 2, great Bruce Lee covers, 3, and 4. Okay, now this section starts the $2 ones. This is Street Sharks #1. I do love the animation when I was a kid, so I couldn't resist buying this cover or this comic books. Then we have Wonder Woman #170 with this great Adam Hughes cover. This is also a minor key though. This is the first appearance of Trevor Barnes and the first appearance of Silver Swan. Then we have Justice Society of America #7 with this great Alex Ross cover. This is also a minor key. This is the origin and first appearance of Citizen Steel. Now this is New Avengers #1. This is a minor key. This is the first appearance of the Black Swan. Not to get confused with the Silver Swan from Wonder Woman, but this is the Black Swan. Alright, and then we have Avengers #1. This is a blank variant. In one of my previous videos, I did have Avengers #1 cover A, and I did list all the first appearances that are in this comic book. So maybe I'll just go ahead and I'll splice that in there, so I don't have to do it again. And then I picked up Avengers #1 by Jonathan Hickman. This is also a minor key. I believe this is the first appearance of some of the new Shi'ar Royal Guard, I believe. Okay, I think that's the end of the video. Let me get to the next comic book. This is Batman 643 with this great Joker cover. And here are some X-Men's. So this is Uncanny X-Men #202. This is a newsstand. This helps fills out my X-Men run. I do have Uncanny X-Men #203. #263. Great Forge cover. And #295. I believe this is still poly bag, which is cool. Then I picked up Batman #641 with this great cover with Batman versus the Red Hood, and Invincible #57, which is Invincible versus the Wolfman. I believe I'm coming up to my $3 section. Yeah, this is the $3 section. Even though it says $5, I did buy this one for $3. This is The Losers #1, based off the... Oh, I'm sorry. The movie The Losers was based off of this comic book. And then we have Batman and Robin, The Boy Wonder. This is by Frank Miller and Jim Lee. This is #7, which helps fills out my run. This was an interesting one. This is Green Lantern Superman Legend of the Green Flame. This is a cover by Frank Miller. And this is also written by Mark Waid and Neil Gaiman. I thought this was awesome. I can't wait to read this. This is a trade paperback. Then there's Max vs. Pitt #7. This great cover by Sam Keith. And then I picked up Nightmares and Fairy Tales by Serena Valentino. And this is also signed by Serena Valentino, right over here. And then this is interesting. I picked this up. I was so sad that I couldn't find #3. But this is The Hobbit 1 and The Hobbit #2. So I've been looking this up in the various apps that I have for collecting, and the only thing I find is that this is an adaptation of the J.R.R. Tolkien novel, which is interesting because if this is the first adaptation of the novel, this may be the first appearance of the Hobbit characters. Of course, it'll be Bilbo Baggins, Gandalf, Thorin. So I don't know. If anybody could clarify this for me, just put it in the comments. It'd be awesome to know. All right, let me go grab that other stack of comic books. All right, there you go. So his next comic books I picked up for $5 each, even though it says 15. He gave it for 5 because I pointed out that this is covered in mold. I don't know if you can see it through the plastic bag, but it is grimy. You can't really see it here. Let me go and take it off. Oh man. Okay, on second thought, I'm not going to take it off because like I said, it's covered in mold. I'm pretty sure I killed off all the mold because the first thing I did was grab gloves and I stuck it into the press, and I just put it in the press a couple times, 3 or 4 times. But yeah, you can just see some of it on that Batman, maybe. I don't know if you can see it. It's kind of hard to tell. But yeah, on the back, it was just as bad. I threw away the original bag and board. I didn't see any mold on the board, so I think the mold is already dead. But just to be sure, like I said earlier, I put it into press. But this is actually a minor key. This is the first appearance of the Eraser, which is a great, very weird Batman villain, as you can see from the cover. This is a great cover, and if I ever find this comic book again for cheap, I'm gonna go and pick it up to replace this one. But this will probably stay in the bag and board forever because I'm not probably gonna touch it. So the next comic book I picked up is for $5 was Forever People number 3. This is a minor key. This is the first appearance of Glorious Godfrey and the first team appearance of the Justifiers. And then I picked up this set. I think this set I picked up for $10. It's 1 through 4 of Punisher Born by Garth Ennis, and this is a minor key. This is the first appearance. I'm sorry. This is the origin of the Punisher in Vietnam. So there's 1, 2, and 3, and 4. I think I said 1 through 3, so I actually meant 1 through 4. So I also picked up this set of Blackest Night number 1. I think I picked up this entire set for, I think, $15. Yeah. If I remember correctly, it was $15. There's 8 comic books in all, so there's roughly around a little less than $2 each. So this is number 1, number 2, number 3, all written by Jeff Johns, of course. Number 4 and number 5. And number 5 is a minor key. This is where Necron summons a Black Lantern clone of Batman. And then there's number 6. Number 7, another minor key. This is the debut of the White Lantern ring. And number 8. This is the first team appearance of the White Lantern Corps. Then I picked up these next books for half off. This first one is The Invincible Iron Man number 170. This is a minor key. This is the first time you see James Rhodes behind an Iron Man armor. And then Young Avengers number 6. This is the first appearance of Cassie Lang as Stature, the first appearance of Wiccan, and I believe this is the cameo of Kate Bishop in her Hawkeye costume. And then this is Dark Reign, Young Avengers number 1. This is the first appearance of Sylvie Lushton, who is the second Enchantress in the comic books, but in the MCU, she is actually the alternate version of Loki in the Loki TV series. And then Batman number 22. This is the first cameo appearance of Batman Beyond. Not Terry McGinnis, but Tim Drake. And my final snag of the week is X-Force number 116. As you know, I am an X-Men fan, and this is the first team appearance of Ecstatic and the first appearance of one of the weirdest X-Men's ever, Dupe. Oh, and also Zeitfest. So, those are my snags. Thank you for watching, and see you next time. Bye-bye.